Hey, it's Siobhan Hamilton. No, it's not Siobhan. You guys are expecting Siobhan. It's David Hamilton. And, I'm here to have a conversation with you guys. Today, I want to talk about accounting. I'm not talking about accountability. I'm talking about, accounting within your company. Have you guys been liking the comments, by the way, in all the other videos? Have you been hitting that subscribe button? Hit the comments. Let us know what you're thinking. I want to be talking about accounting. Accounting is quite key. When you set up a property business or you set up your company, we need to have the right accountants in place. We've found out the hard way, and there are fines involved and there are various things that you need to be doing. So one, when you set up a company, you need to remember that entity, you need a business account which is separate from your own company, from your own personal name. You will need to make sure the company is registered, and it needs to be a registered address. And you need to be aware that every year you have to do your confirmation statements. Your accountant will be there to help you do all these necessary things, but as an entrepreneur, a property investor, a business owner, you need to know what returns need to be going back in. You need to make sure your company accounts are in order. How do you do that? We use accounting software with our accountants. Remember, we're not saying you need to know every single detail, but you need to be aware. As a company owner, a director, remember, when you file in self-HMRC, it's not necessarily going to be chasing your accountant. As a company owners, it's our responsibility to make sure those are done. I'll give you an example. We have PAYE within our company. So as part of it, we need to make sure that our monthly PAYE, our payroll is filed. If our payrolls are not filed on time monthly, I'm not sure if you're aware, there is a fine that HMRC will be putting on your company where you have to pay. It's a liability. And as business owners, we do not want to pay too many liabilities. So from that point of view, once we wised up, we understood what we needed to do, we go on to the online software that we use with our accountant and we check when are these things coming up. We then have the conversations with our accountant. That's a simple example of one. In the past, we've also had an accountant where, we thought we knew and we understand what we needed to do. We were far from it. There were so much different fines, self-assessment that has to be done, weren't filed on time, confirmation statements. The confirmation statements is a once a year filing. As a company, you have to get that completed. If your confirmation statement's not completed, your accountant generally does that, but guess what? As a company owner, you are responsible to make sure it's done. It's a small annual fee you have to pay to Companies House, and it has to be done. A good accountant would stay on track and get that sorted, but we left that all to our accountant in the past. I'm not saying they were a bad person, we didn't know what we were doing, and had we known what we know now, it would have been a different situation. So just make sure you get your accounts in order, find the right accountant, make sure that accountant use accounting software. It's something that you can log in, look at the back office and make sure that you understand. You're seeing your profits and loss, you're seeing all your balance sheets, and ultimately you can see that your business account is linked, your business bank account is linked to the accounting software. So everything is in the one place. Know your accounting. We found out the hard way, and this is why we're having a conversation. Like what you're hearing, hit the subscribe button, hit us up, remember, hit that notification bell. Let us know your thoughts. Accounting is a serious business, and ultimately, within accounting, and when you have that right accountant, it makes life so much easier. I'm not saying you're going to have to know everything, but guess what? It's not the easiest, and you can learn it. You can speak to your accountant, seek advice from them, and do the necessary check yourself. So let us know what you think. Hit those comments, hit the notification bell, and see you guys soon.